Hi everyone, this is Jessica Balazic, once again with the Husky Herald, and today I'm going to be interviewing our new president candidate for ASUWB. Her name is Hillary Yu. And thanks for coming here today.
Thank you for having me.
Glad to have you here. So I have some questions that
Okay.
I'm pretty sure our fellow Huskies would like to learn about you and see why they should vote for you.
Okay.
So my first question is, why do you believe you're the best candidate to be suited for this role?
Well, I've been at UW-Bothell since my freshman year, so for 3 years, and I've really grown to be a part of this campus, be involved in the clubs, with my student job in the public relations office, and just it seems like my whole life revolves around this campus and the success of its students. So I feel that I'm the best for this position because I know and understand the breadth of the students. I understand what they want, I understand how to get things done and who to talk to, and I've been here long enough to kind of see how the system works and how we can use it to our advantage to get the goods that we need.
Awesome. So what character traits do you possess that you think you can use to collaborate with other ASUWB members?
Well, the trait everyone always tells me I have, but everyone who has this trait probably will not admit to it, is that I'm very organized. I am a tedious organizer. I love to get things done. If it's on my list, I will not rest until it is done. And so I think that's a really good quality to have in a president, to lead the executive board. And I also have really good communication skills. I do want to go into a public relations and communications career after college. So that's really helped me see how to work with people of different styles and how to also get things done in a way that everyone has a leadership role and is able to contribute.
Great. So you touched upon organization. So how are you going to be able to organize both your position on ASUWB, your school life, and also your personal and social life?
Well, I've always been a multitasker. I've had to work full-time and go to school full-time for the last couple of years, but luckily I've been fortunate enough to win some scholarships, which always kind of helps out, but that doesn't make me any less busier than I am. And I think one of the things that the president needs to have is to be a good multitasker, because you're going to be doing 50 million things at one time and doing your personal life and your school life. So I've just kind of become accustomed to that is my daily life, and I just need to be organized and prepared and ready to go, and there is no room for mistakes. So
that's great. So what are your top 2, top 3 projects that you're wanting to accomplish with your year on ASUWB if you get elected, and how are you going to go accomplish them? How are you going to go about it?
Well, my main 2 projects, my first one would be to deal with the food situation on this campus. Everyone's always talking about food, and we don't have enough of it or the right kinds, and I've come to realize that this campus has a lot of vegans and a lot of vegetarians, and there aren't a lot of options for them on the campus. And then in addition to that, there are a lot of night students that come at night. I'm one of them. I come here at night, and the only choices are Subway and the Common Grounds, and those are really great choices, maybe for the first few weeks, but it would be so great to have mobile vendors here at night to serve that population. My second project would be to work with printing on campus. I've talked to Amy Van Dyke in the Administration and Planning Office, and we've been working with her to find out what the possibility of getting more printers on campus is. It's really hard as a student to have printing needs, and then you have to run all the way to the library when your classes are 5 minutes apart. So we worked with her, and she's already said that it's a definite possibility that we can get printers in the alcoves on all of the floors, and it would be through the same program. And we're also trying to see if we can get some environmental discounts, like if students can print on both sides, do black and white, what kind of discounts would be available for them. So those would be the 2 projects that I'd really like to work on.
Awesome. So how would you be a member to inspire the UW community to get involved with your projects and also be able to generate their own initiatives?
Well, one thing I'm really passionate about is non-traditional students and students that don't maybe fit that generic college role. I feel like I'm one of those students. And so to get those students involved, you really have to offer programs and things that are accessible to them. We've spoken to a lot of CSS students who say that they always want to come to events, but they're at 7:30 and all their classes are at night. So part of the thing about gaining enthusiasm would be making them available to students and having a wide array of opportunities for them where they're just so bombarded by wonderful opportunities, why would they say no? So getting them engaged really just has a lot to do with making sure we know the target audience and how to get to them.
Yeah, because I fall into that realm also because I work during the week, so I'm not able to attend a lot of these events that I really want to. So, okay, so what do you believe is, this is a philosophical question that one of our members thought of. So, who do you believe is primarily responsible for spearheading change on campus? Students, administrators, staff members, or student representatives, or a combination?
Well, I think all of those categories that you named are all responsible for change on campus. Obviously, change can be enacted by one person, but without the support of multiple people, it's really hard to get the word out there. Obviously, this is a student-centered campus, so students are the reason we're here. So it is in their hands pretty much to have the power, and I feel that the executive council, including the ASUWB president and vice president and the executive reps, all take those needs for what the students want and then are able to enact change. So it's kind of like a chain of events, like the students want something, ASUWB can take it to the administration and the staff, and then the staff can then follow through and implement those changes. Without that chain of events, it would be really difficult for anything to happen. And isn't that what ASUWB is here for, to be the voice of the students?
Exactly.
So
that's all I had to ask you. Is there anything you'd like to add that our fellow Huskies would like to hear about?
Well, I hope that they'll vote for us. I mean, my running mate, Elarana Kadosha, and I are really invested in making the needs of those who haven't been heard in the past heard, and making sure that everyone feels involved and that there's an opportunity for their own leadership as well as for us to build leadership skills. It's not just about us having an opportunity to serve them, it's an opportunity for them to serve on a greater level than maybe they have before. So hopefully they'll vote for us, and if you've seen our posters, we've got you covered no matter what. So vote for Hillary and Ellerman.
Great, thank you so much, Hillary, for
Thank
being
Thank
here.
you so much for having me.
And again, this is Jessica Balazic from the Husky Herald with Hillary Yu, who is running for ASUWB President.